Patty. So today's gonna be legs. We're gonna do 4 movements for quads. It's gonna be probably a leg press, hack squat, the true squat, and then something off to finish it off. We're gonna do 2 movements for hamstrings, a leg curl and an RDL, and then 3 movements for calves. Call it a day. Legs pretty quick and to the point. For the first movement, it's gonna be 12 to 15 repetitions to failure. Second movement is gonna be 8 to 12. And then from there, we're gonna go sets of probably 12 to 15. It's usually high rep ranges feel a lot better for legs. Being that I'm about 3.5 weeks out from the first show, November 5th, I'm not going to destroy myself, but I'm definitely gonna stimulate and hit that failure point a couple times. But I'm not gonna go beyond failure at any point. I'll do a half an hour of incline treadmill after this, and then have my last couple meals and then be done for the day. So when it feels like today, it's like it's off, like not as strong. Just let go of the ego, dial it back, increase the reps. Hit that 15, perfect form, be precise. Still hit that failure point, but play it smart. Don't try to get frustrated and try the same weight over and over again. That's how you get injured. I've been there, I know all about it.
Tips for someone going through their first breath?
Take it one day at a time. Don't try to plan anything. Take it one day at a time, one meal at a time, one workout at a time. The biggest thing is like, try to enjoy it and just execute as best as you can. Don't expect yourself to be Mr. Olympia by your first show. Understand, like, it's a journey. Some people compete for 20 years before they ever win anything. And it's really just doing it out of the love of it. Not because you have to, but because you like it. Like, I do this because I like it. It's hard, but I like that it's hard, because then it separates yourself from everybody else. If you don't do anything that's hard, like, it's like, come on. You really get anything out of anything?
What are your expectations for this upcoming show for you?
I'm gonna look really fucking good. And wherever I place, I place. At the end of the day, I'll be happy with how I look. I'll be happy with the amount of effort I put in. I executed everything as best I could with the resources I had, and there wasn't a workout I didn't fucking try my best. There wasn't a meal I didn't prepare ahead of time. I did the best I could. I honestly can say that. And if I win, I win. If I don't, I know I did my best, but I know I'm proud of what I did. That's all that matters. I gave the 16, 17 weeks the best I had. And after, I'm gonna go to fucking Disney World. It's gonna be great. It's like, don't football players say that?
Yeah.
I'm going to Disney World. I really am.
What's the first thing you're eating after your show?
I don't really crave any food. I'll probably just like eat some regular diet food and rehydrate, play the safe card. Because so many people eat like shit after the show and then they blow up like a fucking balloon and they gain 30 pounds and get edema. It's always better to just keep it moderate and increase the food slowly. Like, have a brunch the next day, but it's more important to rehydrate. Your body's in such a depleted state. It's so sensitive to everything, you don't want to fuck it up. Because that's how guys end up in the ER. I would love like a nice Greek salad.
I feel like not a lot of people talk about that. You see all these people after the show just eat like a cake and cookies and...
Well, they get like my fucking cookie dealer and all that bullshit. And I go, oh, I gained 30 pounds after my show and my next diet was so much harder.
You feel like you've been the most disciplined this prep out of all your other preps?
My other preps are harder. This prep was the hardest because of the cheat meals and the refeeds. It's harder to, again, like, be undisciplined for a day and then go back than it is to just like, oh, just sit with this for 15 weeks. I'd rather, you know, if you told me, hey, you're just gonna suffer for 12 weeks and it is what it is, okay, cool. But if you told me like 5 days a week, then the 6th day, oh, we're gonna have 4 cheat meals, I'd be like, what the fuck? I learned so much through this prep. I learned so much.
What's the biggest thing you learned?
I don't give myself enough credit for my knowledge. I know more about training and nutrition on my own accord than I give myself credit for. And I myself have wasted thousands of dollars on coaches to come to that realization that I knew the answers all along. I was right when I started doing my own preps in 2019. And when I started doubting myself and hiring other people was when I went off the beaten path. If I had stayed the course, I would have learned more about myself than I would have right now. That's my biggest takeaway, that I had the answers. But that's true for everything, right? Like you doubt yourself and your own knowledge. And it takes you spending a lot of time, energy, and money getting advice from other people to realize that you had the answers all along yourself. Alrighty, so today was 4 movements for quads. It was a pendulum leg press, a hack squat, a true squat, and a leg extension. It was a seated leg curl and a 25 plate loaded RDL for hamstrings. And then we did a superset for calves, which was standing calf raises superset with heavy seated calf raises for the soleus. Today, I'm exhausted. Today, I got through it. I did 2 to 3 working sets of movement, 12 to 15 reps a working set. Some of them were 8. They were a little too heavy, but I definitely got through it. My quads are definitely shot. I'm definitely exhausted, but it's days like today that matter. And it's days like today that I have another half an hour cardio. And then by the end of this week, I would have made a lot of progress. So I keep on keeping on. 25 days into the show, and then maybe I'll do a second show, but we'll see what happens. I love and appreciate you guys. If you like what you see, we'll be providing way more content, way more videos in the near future. Please like and subscribe to the channel.